I'm going to keep this strictly 100, as they say, and it's about former President Donald Trump. First of all, let me ask you a question, rhetorically. Who controls the media? Who controls the news that we see on television, the newspapers that we read, and the news that we hear on the radio, and all news for the most part, except maybe for private independent news? Who controls the news? You give up? The powers that be control the news. The government controls the news. Those who have supreme power, who are supremely wealthy on this planet, control the news. Everything that we watch, it's controlled by them. Do you really believe that the president controls the United States of America? Or is he simply a figurehead and he has bosses that sit behind the curtain, the closed door, in the shadows? But if you believe that that doesn't bear to be true, then you are naive. You are misinformed, ill-informed. To be very nice, maybe even stupid, if you believe that one man controls this country. He doesn't. He has handlers, people who tell him what to do and what to say, when to do it, and when to say it. Now, I've been seeing for quite a while, there are people who call Donald Trump a racist. He's not. What would you do if someone was attacking you daily, 24 hours a day? Wouldn't you seem to be a bit narcissistic, a bit arrogant, if someone was attacking you the way that they're attacking Donald Trump? When in the history of America has any other public figure, politician, president for that matter, been attacked with such vitriol other than this one man? Don't you see the writing on the wall? If you don't see it, you're just simply blind or don't want to see it. The establishment, the powers that be, don't want Donald Trump back in office because he really could possibly be for the people and for America. I believe he is. Again, I'm going to ask you a question. Who have you ever seen, former presidents and even sitting presidents, ever attacked the way Donald Trump has been attacked? Never ever in my lifetime. Never ever has this happened. And he's talked about the shadow government, the false media, and so forth. He's even talked about the justice system. He's talked about the FBI. He's talked about the CIA. And he still keeps pushing forward, running for president in this next election. Any ordinary man, any average person would have succumbed to this pressure already. They're throwing everything that they could possibly throw against this man. Throw it at this man. Just this one man. Do you believe that everything is true that they're telling us about Donald Trump? You know what? It's not. Most, if not all of it, is fabricated. because they don't want him in office, because he's going to expose the dirt, the things that have been hidden from American people. You see, originally, don't forget, he was not a politician at first. He was a self-made billionaire. He was a mogul, if you will, that happened to be elected as the president. Once he became the president, he started to see things the way that things really were. They don't like that now because he's not playing the game. The game is what? To continue to keep the American people in the dark as to the game. But Donald Trump wants to expose the game now. That's why they're trying to get rid of him. Ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed in the Matrix. We've been in the Matrix. But he no longer wants to play the game. That's why they're attacking him the way they are. Will he become the president again? Who's to say? But look at Joseph Biden. I know you can tell by now that this man has some form of dementia or Alzheimer's. They're holding him up because he was the one chosen to carry out their plan. And Donald Trump is not the one. That's why. You've even heard Trump say, if I wasn't running for president, none of this stuff would have ever happened. And I believe that to be true. But since he's running, they want to take him out and put the person in office that's going to follow their plans and their agenda. That's just the way it is. Let me know what you think. Now, I can go further, but I'll leave it right here. This is enough to digest right now. But this is why they're attacking him, because he doesn't want to be.
Operation has been completed.
He doesn't want to be part of the establishment that's been hurting America. Think about it. Please excuse the audio interruption, but it's not going to stop me from passing this message. So I'm not going to edit this. I'm not going to redo it. I'm going to leave it as it is. Just look over that part and tell me what you think. Has Donald Trump been intentionally targeted because he doesn't want to follow those that don't really love America and Americans?